Hello everyone, let us start. We are going to solve this problem. This problem is example number 229.3 from the 29th chapter of S.C. Verma. So in this problem, they are saying that three particles each having a charge of 10 microcoulomb are placed at the vertices of an equilateral triangle of side 10 centimeter. Then find the work done by a person pulling them apart to infinite separation. Now mind it that the person is going to pull the charge slowly. He is going to pull it slowly, or he is going to separate the charge slowly. Why? I'm going to tell. So let us see. So if I make a triangle, let's suppose this is our equilateral triangle. Now, so I'm going to name the vertices. I'm going to call this one as A, this one as B, and this one C. Now, what is given? The charge. Let us assume the charge is Q, and Q. The value of Q is given 10 microcoulomb. 10 microcoulomb, and microcoulomb is nothing but 10 to 10 power minus 6 coulombs. So, and what is the separation between the charges? Separation between the charges they have mentioned as 10 centimeter. They have mentioned 10 centimeter. So if I write, let's suppose AB. Now, since it is an equilateral triangle, AB will be equal to BC will be equal to CA, which is nothing but I am assuming to be R. And according to the question, it is equal to 0.1 meter, which is 10 centimeter. Now, so understand this thing. First, this triangle is having some configuration in which the charges are at a distance of r, and the charges, when the person is trying to pull away, he is going to pull them away at infinite separation. So initially the system is in a triangle, very closed, means the charges are in a close vicinity of each other. Now from this situation is the charges are going to go apart by infinite distance. This is going to become infinite. Now understand one thing, that energy of the system is, let's suppose, U. Some potential energy will be there with the system, and here the potential energy of the system will become zero. We assume the potential energy at infinity to be zero because there is no force between the charges. So we take potential energy at infinity to be zero as our reference. As a reference we choose. Now, so I am assuming that initial energy of the system, this is initial configuration, this is initial configuration, and this one is a final configuration. Final configuration. Now, let's suppose this one is having the total energy over here. I'm going to call T initial, and finally it will have some T final. Now, this transition from T initial to T final is not happening by itself. Okay, uh, the charges are going to infinite distance away, not by itself. Rather, a man is pulling them away. Now understand that the charges, if we let the charges to move freely, they will go in this direction. They will be pushed apart in this direction, away from each other, to infinite distance away by themselves. So it is not required someone some no one is required to pull them apart. But when they are saying that man is pulling, that means man is going to take the charge slowly. The man is going to take the charge slowly from this configuration to the configuration which is having infinite separation, which is going to have infinite separation. Now, so in this process, what happens? Basically, the forces, if I draw, let's suppose if I draw for a third charge C, the motion is like this, or the force, the F electric is like this. An external agent. So the external agent who is trying to take apart the charges, actually he has to take the charge slowly. That means he will be applying force like this. So this is F external. External agent will be applying force this way. And what is the displacement? The displacement of the particle will be along this direction. We understand towards the infinity. So this will be R. Can you see the angle between F external and R is 180 degree. So work done by external agent will be negative. Okay, so work done by external agent will be negative to take the charge from this configuration, the given configuration, to the infinite distance configuration. So let us write what is T initial. So I'll say that basically we are going to add, let us find out T initial first. So T initial is what? TE initial is nothing but potential energy of the system. Potential energy of the system. Now what is potential energy of the system? U system, U system is actually U between AB charge plus U between BC charge plus U between CA charge. Fine. So what is U? The total energy between the potential energy between two charges separated at a distance of r. So if I write BC, let's suppose this is BC, distance is r, charge is q and q, then UBC will be what? UBC will be nothing but K Q. We write generally as K Q1 Q2 by R square. K Q1 Q2 by R, not R square. K Q1 Q2 by R is the potential energy between two charges separated by distance R. Now here Q1 is equal to Q2 is equal to Q here. Okay. So if I write everything, this will become K Q square by R. Q square by R. And what is R? R I have already mentioned. What is Q? I have already mentioned. Now can you see that U AB will be equal to U BC will be equal to U CA, because the charges are same and the separation between them is also same. So it will be equal to just U KQ square by R as I have calculated. So if I put everything in the equation, which equation? If I put into this equation, I'll get what? U system. U system will become equal to 3 times of K Q square by R. KQ square by R. Now, this is what we have to calculate. So let us talk about, this is what we are getting as U initial. This is initial also. If I write initial, this is what we are going to get as initial. So coming back to the initial question, what must be the work done by the external agent to make the charge separate by a distance of infinite distance? So if you see the configuration, what is happening? T initial is there here in this equation, which we have discussed already. The energy of the system is becoming some final energy. Now I'm assuming, means we understand that some initial energy is there. Work done by external agent will occur. Work done by external agent will be added to it, and that will become T final. That will be equal to T final, TE final. So if I rewrite, and what is TE final? TE final is nothing but 0. It is U infinity 0. So if I write, it will become T final, TE final. TE final is 0, which is equal to TE initial plus work done by external agent. So 0 is equals to initial, TE initial plus work done external. From here, can I say that TE work done external will be equal to negative times of TE initial. And what is TE initial? TE initial is minus 3 kq square by r. So let us put the values. So if you solve, you will get, and 3, sorry, 3 I forgot. So 3 and 9, this will become 27 minus 27 and 10. So if I write the powers of 10, this is 10 power 9 plus this 10. Sorry, inside it is going to become, one second, this should be minus 6. Minus 6. This is minus 6. So minus 5, this will become minus 5 and square of that. That is going to become 10 to the power minus 10. And from below, it is nothing but 10 to the power minus 1. So which will be nothing but this, and this will become 10. And finally, our answer is going to become just 10 to the power 0. So 27. This will become work done by external agent will be negative of 27 of Joule. Why negative? Because force and the displacement are in opposite direction, as we have discussed also. Now, that is why in starting I said that it must be taken slowly. Okay? If we not let the charge go slowly, means why do we work then? We will just leave the charges to go by themselves. We don't have to do any work. So if the charges we are pulling apart, we as action agent are pulling it apart, we have to apply some force, and how much force we have to apply, so that at every instant the charge is having no, means the charge is in equilibrium, the charge is moving very slowly. This motion is also called quasi static, in which at every moment the charge is in equilibrium, force equilibrium.